Mesachas Megillah daf tezvov. The Gemara says that Esther said, "Kasher avodati came shem shavadati beis abba kach avadati mimcha." The Achshav it's biratzon, and she's asur l'bayla. Taisus asks, why didn't Mordechai give her a get, and therefore she would be muteres lachsa l'bayla? She wouldn't be a ishes ish that mizana tachas bayla. It's asur l'bayla. She would be muteres lachsa l'bayla. So Taisus says that since a Maisa get needs to aid him, she was scared to give her a get machmas emas malchus. The Rashba says that it's shver, he couldn't have given her a get with Achshav yodoi. And the Rashba says eim yeshivan ala godus. The Yaakov says that the answer why Taisus didn't say like the Rashba is because Taisus Shitasi holds in Gittin that even a get b'Achshav yodoi needs edim mesira. The Noda B'Yehuda has a tshuva in our sugya, and he says that Teretz Taisus kasha is that be'emes Mordechai gave her a get, and be'emes she was muteres lachsa l'baylo, but the chasarim was that he needed edim on the kedushin on the chuppah, and he couldn't have gotten edim on the kedushin on the chuppah. And the Yehuda has a discussion. He brings kumdamani, that's a true Beis Yaakov, that says that there was a story that a large group of people were going on the way, and people attacked them, and Listim attacked them, about to kill them, and Isha Yifas Toyar went and started talking to the head of the Listim, and was mishtadel him for znuz, and through that she saved all the people in the group that were traveling. And the Beis Yaakov says, although she did a tremendous mitzvah and she was allowed to do it, nevertheless she's a surah l'bayla, the same way Esther did a mitzvah by going to Achshav, and she was still a surah l'bayla because she has a din of a ishes ish zin biratzon. And the Yehuda argues very strongly, and he says that a rise, since it's from the Gimel Averis Chamuris b'chol misrapim chutz, so therefore, even though Isha's karka olam only when she's not doing a maisa, and they're forcing her for znus. However, for her to do a maisa and to get the listim to stop killing all the people, that's not karka olam, and it's b'chal b'chol misrapim chutz me'avodah gilerayis, and it's also for her to do it. The Marik in his Chuvas says from the Sugyas Mavur tremendous yisoid that although she was muteres and she was mechuyev to go to Achashverosh, nevertheless she's still a surah l'baylos. He says Akocha, you see that the isser of Eishes Ish is in l'baylos is not because of the isser and the fact that she's not allowed to be mezana, that's asas l'baylos, rather the fact that she's moirid etzem ma'isa bia tachas baylos is what asas l'baylos, since she had a din like she was mezana biratzon because she went to Achashverosh, therefore she was a surah l'bayla, even though she was muteres to go to Achashverosh. The Shvus Yaakov asks, why isn't it considered like as a oinus she had to do the Maisa to go matzah Klal Yisrael? And he explains the Maisa, there wasn't the oinus on the actual bia, so therefore she was a surah l'bayla. I didn't say for Ben Yehuda, they asked a tremendous kasha according to his chiddush that you mentioned the Shevirat Yud Gimel. The Esther wasn't mezana Achashverosh herself, rather she sent a shida b'makoyma to live with Achashverosh. So the Ben Yehuda says, if that's the case, why did she become asura l'bayla? Why couldn't she just send a shade? So one teres, the Ben Yehuda says that she had to go herself in order to convince Achashverosh to save Klal Yisrael. So therefore it was begetted b'ruach nefashos for herself to go to Achashverosh. And then he says another teretz, that even though she wasn't mishamish with Achashverosh, since she went b'tzoyna b'goli to Achashverosh, that alone asks her to her husband Mordechai. It's an understanding in Ben Yehuda. If she wasn't mishamish, so what asks her l'bayla? It's tzorich iyan b'zeh. In this sugya ayin the Stipler in Shabbos, there's a riches in the sugya of machnes atze b'oinus, and he says the many rishonim them vur that machnes atze b'oinus, since at the time of the oinus it was oinus, has a din of oinus. He says if that's the case, why over here was she also to Mordechai at the time that Achashverosh will boil her its b'oinus? So Stipler says that specifically when you mafliga in the svina and you machnes atzmelonis before Shabbos, at the time you maflik besvina, there's not muzar on Shabbos, then it's mutter lachnes atzmelonis. Mashenkin over here, she's already mitzvah on the Isay Shesish, so therefore it's also lachnes atzmelonis. Moving further on, the Gemara says, Al tehai birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah. Shlomo Kluger explains what's the understanding in Al tehai birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah. And he explains it's not the pshat that it shouldn't be kalla beinechah. He says rather you mechuyev to be Achshav birkas hedyoit. And he explains the understanding is according to Zavur in the Penim office that explains that a person shouldn't think what's the value of his avodas Hashem. Is a ish pachos, a regular person. What's the chashivas of his tefillah, of his avodas Hashem, klapi melech malachim loch makadosh baruch hu? And the Penim office explains that since even the malachim are so far from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the ka'ayin negdoi, if it would be the malachim, would be similar to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so therefore you could think that there's a difference bein hashvolim lepchusim, but since even the malachim are so far removed from the godless of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so therefore even a person, his avodas Hashem is tremendous in the eyes of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the same way a malach is chashav, who then a adam hashafal is chashav. So Shlomo Kluger explains that's the understanding in Al tehai birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah, that there's no tremendous mila on adam chashav. Even a hedyoit has a tremendous mila, and for you shouldn't have birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah. Then you think there's a chashivas miyuchedes in adam gadol. Ein Shami brings another pshat that's not like this first pshat. He says there's two types of brachas. There's one bracha that you're davening from a hashpah from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and one like birkas kainim, and there's another bracha through the mavarich v'ayin sham. In the Iker Chiddush of Shlomo Kluger, in the understanding of Al tehai birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah, is a makam iyan according to two mahalchim in the understanding of a bracha in the kalla. That's before in B'chanan and Ksubis of B'chanan ask on the morning Ksubis Daf Samach Beis that says have a kishkago yotzim pei shalit, that someone was makallel somebody and he didn't intend to makallel, but nevertheless it was moyel. And the B'chanan asks what's the understanding in that the kalla was mahani even against the person's will, because the chayra that the bracha and the kalla of Adam Chashav works is because with son Yirei of Yasa, HaKadosh Baruch Hu does the biratzon of his Yirei of. However, over here was against his will, so how does it work? So B'chanan says, you see that the path, that the mouth of a person has a tremendous power, and it's mahani by itself. It's like a knife that could cut. However, but if somebody is poigim, his lashon with dvarim asurim and dvarim betelim, so therefore it minimizes the power of his mouth. However, if a person doesn't dull the koyach of his peh, it has a tremendous power. So according to the first pshat in B'chanan, that a bracha and a kalla works because of its son of Yasa, wouldn't pertain to hedyoit. And according to the second pshat, that the peh of a person has a tremendous power. So could be a hedyoit also has that power, but if so, a hedyoit is poigim is loshen with dvar masum dvar metelim, so it's tzarchin. If in such a hedyoit doesn't pertain the halacha of Al tehai birkas hedyoit kalla beinechah, it's tzarchin bezeh. Moving further on, the Gemara says, why did Esther invite Haman to the party with Achshav? And the Gemara says one reason is Shem Yargish HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And Rashi says the understanding is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu realized that Esther had to be machnif v'rishoyim u'lezalzel b'kvodi. And Chaim Shulevitz Nishmuzin says you see from this Gemara tremendous yisoid the power of Shevirat hamidot. That means even though Klal Yisrael was davening and fasting with tremendous koyach, nevertheless that didn't help. But what helped? The fact that Esther was mezalzel b'chvoidi and she was shaver her midas to invite Haman and Rasha to a party, that has a tremendous koyach. And he brings also a raya The Gemara and Eruvin by Rav Preda, they learn with this Talmud 400 times, and his Mushavas Midas to have the patience to sit with this Talmud 400 times, and therefore through that he was zeicha, him and his daughter the Amud Asi. And he says you find specifically that Shviras Hamidus is a way to be kind of Torah from the Gemara in Menachos. That's mavur, that a Rav that goes to his Talmud to ask a question, and it's mashpal himself to ask a question that's b'chlal yigato mitzvah, so that's considered a yigiyah in Torah, and with the Shviras Hamidus, it's a way to be kind of Torah. And Chaim Shlomo says furthermore, the other that we find in the Gemara test, that if somebody is not Shevirat his midas, it's a tremendous tain on him, and we have two Talmidei Chachamim and adorim beinechah beinechah zeh b'zeh b'halacha. Echad meis ve'echad goylev ein sham ba'arichas.